Get that straight. Oh man, I need a haircut. That's not straight either. All right. That's decently straight, I think. My mouse isn't working. Goodness sakes alive. I'm not prepared for this. Come on now. Nothing's working. Studio. Channel. Live. There we are. 25 people watching. Not too many people watching tonight. I guess people got something better to do. Okay. Good deal. Everybody can see. 1 second. I gotta get something to hook up to this mouse. All right. Now, a little mouse connector there. Plug it in. There we go. Hello, Bruce, Garth, South Florida there, Adams. Got a few people watching here, not too many. I've not done one of these in a while, and I was going to try to do them about, get that fixed a little bit better. There we go. I was going to try to do this live about once a week. Shoo, I'm out of breath up here running around getting everything together. So, live, try to do this about once a week, and I guess on Sundays. That's usually my slowest day here on Sunday evening. Australia, the Turbo Life, good deal. A lot of people with a lot of interest in Australia and New Zealand with sawmills, I've found. I'm not sure why, but there's a lot of interest down there in sawmills. Texas. There's Brian. Hello from Orlando, Florida area. Used to go to Orlando every year before the COVID thing. We used to go to Disney. Man alive, I gotta get a haircut. Look at that. Look at that gray coming in. My goodness, I'll tell you what. Definitely gotta get a haircut this week. I tell you, I look awful. All right, there's John in Tennessee. Vermont. Just snap your fingers. That don't work. It don't work, guys. Sometimes it does. I just not tonight, though. That's a good one there. All right, Kimberly there with the first super chat of the night. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. The last time we did live, I got 0 super chats, so I'm glad to see that. That gives you a little encouragement to keep these going. Cabbage is good. He's outside, and Bruno's downstairs. He's got a sprained ankle. He sprained his ankle on Friday, so he's downstairs on crutches. But other than that, we're doing very well. Doing very well. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. And tell your dad I said hello. Your hair is looking good. I'll tell you, it's looking rough. One thing I can't stand is long hair. Not that this is long. All right, so been looking for getting a meal for personal use. There's my buddy Jay. How's it going, Jay? I can't really schedule these. People have asked if I make a schedule on these lives, and it really just figures up to when I have free time. I've actually been working on the tractor tonight and checking some fluids and oils and all that stuff on it. Spent a few hours on it, doing some maintenance on it. I just got done with dinner, and I thought I'd jump on here real fast. You know, when I left my former job, I told myself I was gonna let my hair grow out, and that lasted about 4 months. I couldn't stand it, but the beard doesn't bother me. Of course, you guys know that, but the long hair just drives me crazy. I can't stand it. All right, the great silent watcher there with the super chat. Appreciate that, friend. And good to see you there. He's one of the supporters of the channel also in more ways than just a super chat. Really appreciate that, buddy. Hope you're having a good night tonight. Is it dangerous to woodwork with that long of a beard? No, no. I mean, anything's dangerous when you think about woodworking or machinery. But as long as you have good common sense, you'll be okay. You know, common sense. That's all you got to have. You know, people hit me up all the time about Safety Sally stuff, and you know, I could get injured tomorrow. Hope not, though. But if you just use common sense, you're usually okay most of the time. Most of the time. Let me see here. Vintage Hillbilly Shack. I did send you a business-related email, but no reply. Well, the problem is, I get so many emails nowadays from companies, from fans, from people with sawmill questions. I'm up to like several hundred a week, and a lot of the times Gmail puts a lot of them in my spam folder if it doesn't have something in the subject. And I really can't control that, and then they empty that spam folder before I can even do anything about it. So if I miss your email, it's nothing personal. Either I didn't get the email or I got 100 that day, and I just can't reply. I just cannot respond to all of them. I'm sorry. I don't have a good system of doing that without hiring somebody to do it. And there's just not enough hours in the day. There's not. But don't ever be offended or think I'm a jackass for not responding to your emails, because I appreciate them. I try to read them, but man, I tell you, it's my span of control is completely maxed out with this YouTube stuff. It's just, man, it's gotten really busy, really busy. So going back up here, I missed a super chat from ITC Quick Attach. That's my good friend right there. And I got your message the other day there, Mr. Quick Attach. And actually, I did see that message come through. But I talked to Mike today. I'll tell you what, I'll call him tomorrow, and I'll see what he's going to do on that. I'll get you an answer, yes or no. I'll see how. I know he's busy, but he can at least give us an answer, hopefully. I will try to take care of that tomorrow. Okay, 37 years in policing. Now we're at 37 years. My hat is off to you. That's a long time. God bless you. Jay Wolf with another super chat, bringing in the ice cream fund, guys. Mr. Jay Wolf. Really appreciate that, Jay. He's been a supporter of the channel for a long time. Really appreciate it, Jay. There's another one. The Maniac Mainer. I've seen this guy before. You made it, buddy. You made it, and you paid your late fee, which is no big deal. I'm glad to see you here. Really appreciate the super chats, guys. Those help out a lot, I tell you. Now, somebody asked the other day what I do with this Patreon money and super chat money and stuff. I'll show you right now where it goes. It gets turned into these right here. These are very expensive. This was like $500 right here. And I don't have one of them either. I have multiples. And this new little media mod, I got it the other day. It works really good. But that's where this money goes, guys. It does not go in my pocket. It doesn't go for, to pay for beer. I don't even drink, so I wouldn't pay for that anyways. But it goes directly into the channel, guys. And it pays for these cameras because they don't last long. You get sawdust up in these things all the time. And these cameras last about a year if I'm lucky, and they start malfunctioning. You got to throw them away and buy a new one. But I'm usually running about 3 or 4 of these GoPros on the sawmill. That's how you get all those different views. And But I really appreciate it, guys. So these super chats and the Patreon supporters, that's what keeps this channel going. Because if it wasn't for that, I couldn't buy these cameras because YouTube doesn't pay the best, and especially this time of year, YouTube doesn't pay you much at all. The ad rates are extremely low. So really appreciate that. Let me see here. I'm trying to buy a piece of land with the straightest trees that I have ever seen in my life. And once I get it, I may need to clear some of it. One of them is about 20. That's a good problem to have. What are you going to do with the trees? You want to clear cut it, select cut? You want to manage? Oh, hopefully you're going to manage the forest. That's what I hope your plan is. Work on the shed, yes. I've had to do some touch-ups on the metal, and I'll show that in the video I'm going to film tomorrow. And I don't have a real good pitch on those sides, so my buddy Jeremy come up with a way to help me make sure water doesn't go underneath the metal and come in the building. And so I got some stuff like that going on. But and I got some metal ordered as well. I'm gonna put some metal on the front of the building as well. I'll explain that in the video tomorrow. Okay, Chris Killinger with the late fee. It's about time, Chris. Sometimes, Chris, I feel like we just give each other money all the time. I just gave you money, you're giving me money back. I'll tell you what. Select cut just enough to park your manufacturer. Good deal. Get yourself a forester in there. And every county in this country that I know of has a forester assigned to it from the state, and they won't charge you nothing. Find out who your local forester is. Have him come in and walk those woods with you, and he'll come up with a plan for you and assist you on how to manage your forest. And that'll cost you nothing, guys. And those are great contacts to have. So get a hold of your forester, get him in there to take a look at stuff. Okay, but Chris Killinger there. We're going to be doing a giveaway on this channel with Killinger. I'm probably going to make that announcement in tomorrow's video. Chris, are you on board with that? I meant to ask you that today if you were good to go with me making that announcement tomorrow. If you are, let us know. There's some more friends from New Zealand. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people in New Zealand that watch me here on this channel. That is awesome. Hopefully one day me and the family can come to New Zealand. That'd be awesome. You guys got some killer axes down there. There's a lot of famous axe designs come out of New Zealand. Jordan, thank you very much. That comment made my night. Appreciate that. Okay, Killinger's ready to go. So we're going to do a giveaway, and I'll make a announcement in the next video. I'll probably be filming that tomorrow. Chris Killinger's going to help us out with this, and you guys are going to love what he's going to offer in the giveaway. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. You're going to love it, guys. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. I ain't going to tell you yet. I'm going to give it away, but you'll find out probably by Tuesday. Maybe Monday night. No, Tuesday night. Tuesday night, you'll see. Tuesday night. And if anybody needs the axe handles, I think Killinger has about 100 left. So if you're looking for an axe handle, go hit him up. Chris Killinger out there, he's on the screen as a moderator. You can also look him up on YouTube. Just type in Killinger, and there's links to his website. He's got some axe handles for sale right now. So I think he's got some left. Okay. Well, good deal. I like that end screen. I appreciate it sending it to me. That was pretty cool you sent it. Matt Dillon, my future neighbor. Are you on your way down here yet, Dillon? What's going on with you, buddy? I'll tell you what, it was 55 degrees here today, and you're up there in New Hampshire freezing to death. So the Northern Viking is back. I've not seen the Northern Viking on here in a while. The guitar, buddy, needs new strings. I'm not going to get it out again until I get new strings on it. It's horrible. I need to put new strings on it. What do you charge per board foot for walnut? That depends on grade, thickness, width, and grade, thickness, and width. Got a lot of variables right there. There's no set amount for a specific wood. When you start selling wood, it's been kiln dried. It's got to be graded. Thicker stuff brings more money. Wider boards bring more money. A lot of variables in there. Well, good deal, Dylan. I'd like to come over and check out your place there, Dylan. You get down here, yell at me, and I will ride over the hill and see you. 55 degree. It was 55 today. It was really nice. Really nice weather. All right. I look forward to escaping this frigid. I bet so. I wouldn't like it either. Control console, I will work on that. It's on my list of videos to make. I will get with that though. I'm trying to get that shop closed in because I've got to install that heat pump that I ordered off of the Mr. Cool people. Fencing and post. For a post, if you're going to put it in the ground, I vote pressure treated. And somebody may say something else, but it's hard to beat pressure treated when it goes in the ground. As far as your rails go, white oak would be the best as far as longevity. But yeah, if it's going in the ground, yeah. That's probably too far, friend, but I really appreciate you offering me that. But I would really look into the forester thing and have them come look over the land for you. And that's something for you too, there, Matt Dillon. When you get down here, get the forester come out and look at your property, and he'll make you a schedule or a management plan on how to manage your trees. Or I can just come over and cut them, and I can just take them. I like my idea better. Don't call the forester. I'll just take care of them there, Dylan. Don't worry about it. Forget I even said that. I'll just come over and get your trees for you. Saw blade guy in Georgia. What does he offer? Does he have a website? No website. He only has a cell phone. He is so busy that he can't even maintain a website. They sell so many blades. But Joe Main, he sells the Silvertip Turbo 7s in 1.25 or 150 thickness or width. Thickness, he has 045 and 055s, I believe. And it don't matter what sawmill you run, they can cut it to your length. But, and just call him. His number's in my video descriptions. Call him up and he'll talk to you. He'll answer any question you have, and he will call you back if he's busy. Trust me. Nobody's never had a bad experience with Joe Main. He's a heck of a guy. The Joe Main. You're exactly right. He's a good guy, I'm telling you. Let me see here. Eastern Central. We need to hang out. Brian Andrews. Keep an eye on my trees. Yeah, I do want to come over there, Dylan, because I'd like to check. I'd like to cruise your timber, man. I'd like to see what you got over there. Nothing I'm trying to come take it from you. I tell you guys, I love going in the woods and looking at trees. Not cutting them, ain't gotta do nothing. They don't have to be mine, but I just love going out there and seeing what I can find. Man, it's fun. I just love it. Very enjoyable. All right. Critical Gravy, you're welcome. I'll tell you guys something funny. So the last video, I put bee footage in my video. Just showing different little things to make things go together smoother. Excuse me. So in the last video, I actually had one of the GoPros, had this one right here, strapped on the hood of the truck, and it was showing the Allison Duramax name on the truck. And I had a guy actually comment twice, said, must be nice to get a free truck. Who gave it to you, Duramax or Allison? This guy thinks that Chevy gave me my Duramax truck. That's crazy. I can't believe somebody would actually think that. I guess he thought I was advertising for him, I guess. I'm just trying to show you guys what I'm using. But he actually commented on there twice thinking that I guess that GMC actually gave me my Duramax. I wish they did. They didn't give me nothing. I'm pretty sure that Chevy is not going to sponsor a guy in Tennessee making sawmill videos. And because trust me, I would have rather them gave me that truck. That truck was $61,000 and it was a year old. Had 28,000 miles on it. $61,000. That's a lot of money for a truck. That was a hard decision to make right there. I didn't make that decision overnight. We thought about that for a few days, actually. Love that truck, though. Hopefully I'm good for the next 20 years. But I'll tell you what, man. People think just because you show something, you get it for, people gives it for you. That's not the case. Not the case at all. Pungent green. I don't know. I don't know that question at all. Exactly, Jay. They gave me. Yeah. But mine's paid for. I will say that I'd saved up a long time for a truck, and I had a lot of value in my other truck. So I don't owe nothing for it. I paid for it when we bought it. But trust me, I'd have rather had that $61,000 in my pocket in a sponsored truck, but that ain't going to happen. Sponsor GMC giving you stuff. I tell you what. Hello, John. Where you been, buddy? I've been sitting here waiting for you. About time you got in here. Who else we got in here now? Hello, Beth Frazier. How's it going? Hand Bones Hobbies. Appreciate you watching. A lot of people in here tonight. This is a pretty good live. We got a pretty good crowd tonight. 161 people. A bunch of these super chats floating around. Killinger's on here somewhere. There's James. Where you been, James? There's my other moderator. There's James up in Ohio. He's probably up there playing with that new Kubota he got. Up there scraping the snow. I bet he's got a lot of snow up there. Harbor Freight Sawmill. Don't know anything about it, man. I don't know anything about the Harbor Freight Sawmill. Now, my buddy, I got a friend named Dave Whipple. He's got a YouTube channel called Bush Radical. It's a giant YouTube channel. This guy, gosh, man, he gets 10 million views a month, probably. He's got a video on the Harbor Freight Sawmill. You can go check it out. He likes it. I've talked to him a few times about it. But I don't know anything about the Harbor Freight Mill, but my buddy Dave Whipple there on the Bush Radical channel, he done several videos on it. And he likes it. He likes it. I don't think I would buy one. I'd get a Wood-Mizer just for parts and availability, and they're hard to beat. All right, Hardbone, another super chat. Hardbones Hobbies, keep up the positive woodworking, brother. You're living the dream. I tell you what, guys, I appreciate that, but man, I got struggles and hard times, and like anybody else has, guys. I tell you what, ain't no different from nobody on here. Everybody's got problems, and that's including me. But I do get to do what I enjoy. I will say that. But man, I got to work hard at it, because if you don't, it won't last. It's a typical rule that you can only build with green wood as long as it's not a dwelling. Well, I think it depends on where you live and what your zoning board tells you. And I know Matt Dillon, he's been running into that lately, swearing some things up on his new house. But you pretty much, you can build with green wood, but man, if you're in a county that's got a strict, building inspector, he ain't gonna sign off on it. So you gotta make sure you're somewhere that you can do that. As far as barns and stuff, though, I mean, you're fine on that stuff for the most part. But them free trucks and sawmills, hell, yeah, I wish they was free. I tell you what, ain't nothing for free, guys. Nothing. Let me see here. Hello from Virginia. How's it going? Can we see the tool you forged? Yeah, I think you're the guy that always asks that. It's around here somewhere. I'll show it one day. I got it hung up on my wall somewhere, actually. The kilns they're not running. I'm getting ready to do an upgrade to the kiln. Probably next week. It's going to be pretty interesting what I'm going to add to that kiln. I saw something I was going to answer up here. Dan Gregory, no, absolutely not. Walter, hello there, Walter. Western North Carolina. Yeah, I'm about an hour from Asheville, so not too far at all. What sponsors do you have, if that's too bold to ask? I don't have any sponsors. Not a one. If I had a sponsor, I would have to tag all my videos where it says sponsored content when you watch them. And I'd have to list those in my video description. because that's what the law is. You know, you got if you have a sponsor for your channel, you actually have to put that on your channel and make it known. So I don't have any sponsors actually. If I ever do have a sponsor, you guys will know it. I'm not afraid. I'm not ashamed of that or afraid to say it. But I've been offered stuff in the past, but nothing that made sense or nothing like that. So still watching from Michigan. Appreciate there, Mr. Viking. You've been a good supporter over the years, buddy. I really appreciate you. For those here that run a mill, if you were to buy a white oak that's 36 inches at the base and 40 feet tall, what's the going rate on that if you just picked it up and hauled it to your mill? Vintage hillbilly, it really depends on the grade, because if that's a 40-foot log, the bottom one or two cuts could bring $1.50 a board foot. Once you start getting up to the area with a lot of branches and knots, you may go down to 80 cents. So it's not going to be a set rate the whole log. You're going to have different grades per log in that tree. There's Chris Arrington. I live with my sister in Sulphur Springs, Northwest. Yeah, Johnson City is about 30 minutes from here. Not too far. Go to Johnson City sometimes, go out to eat. All right, Toronto. Hello from Barry. Tim Hortons Coffee for being late. Hello, Barry. Good to see you there, buddy. He's been a supporter of the channel for a long time, guys. Barry. And because of people like Barry, I get to keep these cameras and keep buying cameras for you guys. And I'm doing this 4K stuff now. And people say the cameras look better, but man, these 4K cameras are expensive. You gotta buy these special little cages just to put them in. And you gotta buy extra batteries. Batteries don't last long at all in 4K. They go dead really fast. Yeah, sometimes Google does not answer everything. How do I determine what I will pay? It really depends on. So here's what I do. I got a contact with the local big sawmills in my area. And within an hour, either direction, there's a large sawmill. And I get updates on their buying sheets. And it's public knowledge. Anybody can get them. So I kind of mirror what they're paying, because you can't pay more than them. You're going to shoot yourself in the foot. I can't even talk tonight. You guys are seeing these offcuts in real time. But you can offer a little bit less if you're closer, to bargain with them. But that's how I figure it out. You get like realtors price houses by comps, by houses in your area. And I do the same thing with logs. If somebody's got a walnut log they're wanting to sell me, and the guy down the road at this mill's this is hypothetical. If he's paying 10, guy in Virginia's paying 12, I may offer 11. So that's the way y'all do it on stuff like that. Mike Adams, super chat there, talking about dogwood. Have you got a dogwood log back? Because I'd like to saw it. If you do, I won't charge you nothing. Bring it over and we'll saw it up. Because dogwood, guys, that is some hard stuff right there. Man, it's hard. Yeah, Mike, just ask for their sheets, what they're paying. But dogwood, man, that's some hard stuff. It's pretty. I've never saw it before. I'd love to. So let's see if it happens. Appreciate the super chat there, Mike. Like I said, if you got a dogwood log that you want sawed up, you bring it over. I just like to saw one up. Okay, the highest R value. That's interesting. Dogwood harder than hickory. On the Janka scale, I do not know. But man, dogwood and like persimmon, I mean, that stuff's... My daughter is downstairs howling. I don't know what's wrong with her. But like persimmon and dogwood, I think on the Janka scale, I would be surprised if they're not harder than hickory. On the maple, I have not. 2 hearts. No, not a whole lot. Don't see that a whole lot. Favorite log to mill. Probably a big old crotch walnut. Let me see here. I think I'm behind again on these little. Do I plan to keep a first aid kit? There's a first aid kit in every building I have, and in all my tractors and my truck, actually. Travis, I have a couple oak logs, 50 cents bait. I plan to quarter saw it with a red chainsaw, mill it, kiln. I'm thinking. Tell me what your thickness is there, Travis, on your oak. And if it's white or red, that don't matter if it's white or red. What's your thickness there? I don't understand your thickness. Hard Bones Hobbies, you're the top of my favorite 5 YouTubers. Keep it up. I don't even have a mill, but would know what to do, or would know what to do if I had one. Well, buddy, I appreciate I think that's your second super chat of the night. Man, you're awesome. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy the channel. I put a lot of work in these videos, friends. I tell you, a lot of work. Really appreciate that. Yeah. Okay, Travis, are you saying, Travis, you're going to cut your oak 4 inches thick? Am I hearing you right? 4 inches on your thickness. Wish list for new gear. Actually, I'm getting some new gear rather soon. That was on my wish list. You guys will see that hopefully in about a week or two. But I need me another chainsaw. So how long is your sassafras salt root beer? I don't. Not very long. It doesn't smell like it up there right now. Okay, yes, sir. All right, Travis. My last question here, Travis. I'm trying to keep up these comments and answer everybody. Your oak, you're wanting 4 inches thick. What are you doing with it? What's its end use? There's Joe Main, guys. People was asking earlier about you, Joe. There's Joe Main, the blade guy, friends. Anybody has any blade questions, type them in here while he's here. But like I was saying earlier, if you want to buy some blades for Joe or talk to him about what he's got, just give him a call during the week, Monday through Friday. If he's busy, he'll call you back, trust me. And just hit him up. I'm sure he'd be happy to talk to you and get you what blades you need. I got a friend running a Frontier sawmill with like a 9 horsepower engine, and he's getting those from him. All right. All right. I blinked and I missed all kinds of stuff on here. I'm having a hard time tonight, guys. Okay. I'm a Steel fan, but I would like to try one of those commercial Huskies. So my next chainsaw might be a Husky. I'm gonna try one out. I like the looks of them. I watch old Buck and Billy and his Huskies all the time. I think I'd like to try one out. Dylan, call him up. Joe will hook you up with the blades. The best angle for hickory green, I would say, if it's green, you can use a Turbo 7 or Silvertip 7, or you can use a 4. Either one, I think, would be okay. Now, if it's a seasoned hickory, use a 4 and close your eyes, because, man, who knows what's going to happen. All right, so I didn't see Travis's reply anywhere. I asked Travis is going to saw some oak 4 inches thick, and I was asking him what he was going to do with it. I may have missed his reply. Consider a dome or a Makita. I'm going to go with the Husky. I've been wanting to try Husky for a long time. I don't think I'll try one of those. Julian, let me see here. I am lost here on these comments, guys. Somebody said something about a beard question. The helical head, yes. The anvil, no. God, y'all don't forget nothing, do you? Can't believe you remember that anvil. The helical head is on the machine. Woodmiser was going to a show in North Carolina this last week, so they stopped by and helped me put that on because I was on the way. And hopefully this coming week we'll run some stuff through that, and I also videoed them installing it, so that's gonna be coming out soon. Okay, Travis said, who is that? I'm getting messages on my phone. I'm trying to do a live here, people. Do I see a difference? I see a big difference in my clothes. I don't stink anymore. But as far as the saw, ain't no difference at all. All right. My goodness. I'm lost here. Okay, Travis said in use will be furniture tops. Man, don't saw that 4 inches thick. That's not, no, I would never, ever saw oak anything thicker than 8/4. Oak is terrible to dry. Now, if you're using it for timbers, for a bridge, for timber framing, it don't matter. But if you're wanting to use it for furniture, which means it's going to have to be kiln dried at the very end, man, something like that, you would have case hardening probably, face checking. That's way too thick for oak, friend. Way too thick. 8/4 is the thickest I would ever saw oak. It's very, very hard to dry. You have to make it dry really slow. You almost want to treat oak like you're trying to keep it from drying. It's almost like you cut it and you put it in a real dry place in your building where there's no airflow because you want it to take longer. Because the faster you dry oak, you're done. You're done. Got to dry it slow, guys. Got to dry it slow. So do 8/4. Don't do 4 inches. You'll have a lot of waste there and you'll never get it dried out. Diesel. Okay, I'm using windshield washer fluid, and there's and I mix in a little bit of this new stuff. It's not new. I'll show it in the next video. It's easier for me to do that. I'll show you guys what I'm using as far as to keep the blades clean now that I don't use diesel. I'm putting a detergent in there. I think it's made for cotton gins or something. I can't remember what it's even called. But you just add that to the water or the windshield washer fluid. It works really good. Keeps the blade clean. Why do you say 5/4 instead of 1 1/4? That's just sawmill terms. 5/4, 8/4, 12/4. Kind of say it faster. And Dennis, it looks like you know what both means. So it's just the terms. Logs, timber, trees, 5/4, 8/4. It's just sawmill terminology that's used at that state of production. It's just the way it is. All right, you want to have that 5/4 wild oak you've been sawing by the end of the summer. Oh yeah. I got about 500 feet of that, James. I've actually got some projects in mind, but if you're coming down here, let me know. Because I got some more white oak to saw, actually. I got several more to saw, so yeah, should be okay. Okay, yeah, older sawmills had quarter adjustments on their scales. Yeah, I mean, very true. Jerry Riggs, that's probably that's probably pretty reasonable as well. Good point right there. Quicksilver. I always had a tractor as long as I've had a sawmill. So didn't have a very big tractor. It was 32 horsepower. But Always had a tractor. I've never had a sawmill without a tractor or a skid steer. I used to have a Bobcat skid steer. Always had something to move logs with. Chris, I will do that one day. I do need to do that. I do need. Maybe we got a lot going on in here now. A lot of people talking. 200 people watching. All kinds of super chats popping up here. You guys are awesome tonight. The ads video. I need to do that. I've been saying that for a long time. I need to do that. It's on my list. I tell you. So much going on. And it'll be springtime before you know it, and I gotta get ready for the farming and the garden duties here too. I tell you. Full crowd up in here. Exactly right there. Who'd you learn from? I didn't learn from anybody. I read and studied and just saw and asked questions. And I read every post on the forestry forum I could read without falling asleep. And that's how I got going there. Arctic Miner is here. C.H. Maximus. Maximus, that was my dog's name. We used to have years ago. Best dog ever. His name was Max. Called him Maximus. All right, where are we at here? 210 people watching. All right, things got quiet and got kind of slowed down. Massachusetts, I bet it's cold up there. How long have we been going for? 40 minutes. Well, I would get my, of course, we got pit bulls. Well, one pit bull, actually. Charky passed away last year. And she's scared to death to come upstairs, actually. I'm upstairs. And this floor up here is real slick, and she won't come up here for nothing. It's one of the weirdest things in the world. Big old vicious pit bull, and she's scared to walk on this floor up here. I don't know why she won't come up here. All right, there's John talking about his Fritz sawmill and the scale that's on it. 21 degrees here. Shoo. In the garden, I am a big tomato guy. I love growing tomatoes. How's the lumber prizes doing? Not sure about that. Get yourself a ZZ Top beard. I'll tell you what. That's all you need there. What size freak? Brian, if you don't click... So John's screen name is Frickin' Jeep. He's got a YouTube channel with all kinds of sawmill videos, that Frick mill. Just type in Frickin' Jeep, and his channel will come up. You can check out his Frick sawmill. He's fun to watch. He knows what he's doing. That's a cool sawmill right there to run. And well, thank you there, Roost. Christine, -2 in Quebec. Shoo! #1 Frick. So if you guys want to see a Frick sawmill, just check, right there, Frickin' Jeep. Go check out his channel. He runs a Frick sawmill on. That's old school right there. I'd like to have an old sawmill like that, the old circle mills. I may buy one day. Like I need one. I like to have one though. Man, -6. You guys are freezing to death up there. You know what you're doing, John. Come on now. Vintage Hillbilly, I do not, because I don't saw stuff like that. I do all the sawing that I do. If it's not for my own needs, it's 4-quarter and stuff like that for furniture makers, and it's all graded out and kiln dried. I'm not the guy to go to if you just want rough cut stuff for building purposes. All right. Yeah, Mike, it's too short. Way too short. Look at there, 59 in Orlando. I bet it is 59 down there. There we go. Just subscribe to Freaking Jeep. Go check out his channel, guys. He's got a heck of a sawmill on there. You're right, Jerry. You're right about that. All right, guys. We got a special. Looks like we got a special person in the feed tonight. We have Hobby Hardwoods, Alabama. Hobby Hardwoods, Alabama. Robert is with us tonight, guys. Yeah, y'all was asking earlier what I learned from, how to saw. One of the people that I learned from and still learn from is from Robert right there. Go check out his channel, Hobby Hardwoods, Alabama. He's a vast lot of knowledge right there about sawmilling and kiln drying. Never seen Robert on the live feed before. Good deal. Could be Martha. I don't know if it's him or Martha. Not sure. My wife loves Bush Radical. Yeah, he's Dave Whipple. He's a good guy. We talked on the phone probably once or twice a week. Good guy. He does a lot of cool stuff on that channel. He's the only guy I know that he can build a yard barn and get 10 million people to watch it. Hello there, Joe. How's it going, buddy? Thanks for the shout out when you're. I wouldn't mind doing that one day, John. I'll tell you that. I have never ran the old circle sawmills. I'd love to run one. We've been going for 47 minutes. Flies by. Flies by, I tell you. All right. I think I'm caught up here. Everybody's talking to Joe Main now. I tell you, old Joe Main's getting famous now. Looky there. Joe Main's going to need his own Facebook page pretty soon, the Joe Main page. I told him that the other day. Everybody likes Joe. Well, he sells good blades. It's a good reason to like him. Here's Mike. Where we at here? 47 minutes. 47 minutes. Phew. Sleepy. Yeah, Girl in the Woods. That's Dave's wife. Yeah. She makes more videos than he does. Hello there, Terry in Denver, Colorado. Sweet gum, you better saw it and hang it that day. It's got interlocking grain. It's hard to make it behave. Aggravating stuff. You're right about the sweet tea. I need some coffee. Somebody get me some coffee. I need some coffee. That's what I need. All right. Patrick, you're just in time. Let me see here. Get lost in these comments. If I miss your comment, look over me because on my side, they just get mixed in here. Does my wife help me with the videos? No, she does not. I am the cameraman, the videographer, the editor, everything. I control the whole process. It's all on me. Let me see here. In a climate-controlled room with a dehumidifier. I sharpen my own blades. I have a sharpener and a setter. I got the Woodmiser brand. Bruno was good. He's downstairs. He sprained his ankle. He's on crutches. That's why he's not up here tonight. Hello from Missouri. Zombie coffee. I never heard of that. All kinds of coffee out there now. Biggest hunk of metal. Probably just a nail. Probably nothing really. Nothing interesting. Where's your good music come from? About 5 different sources. Thank you, Jerry. Enjoy your videos in Arkansas. Hello, Randy. I'm trying to keep up with this stuff here. I'm just about done, actually. We've been on here for about an hour. Thank you, Terry. Tommy Chew. I got your email there, Tommy. I think I might have replied to you. I think I saw that one come through. I think. I'm not sure. All right. Sleepy, sleepy. How is your barber? No playing tonight. All right, Dylan, see ya. Thank you, Jerry. Tell you what, these comments pop through here, and Terry, I am not. I got so many stickers. I can't put them on the toolbox. You won't be able to see them all. So in the new shop, I'm going to make a wall with just the stickers on it. I decided to do that. Barry, you're right about that. It would cost you a pretty penny for me to play this piano back here tonight. A pretty penny. Yeah, sleepy. The barber have an even longer beard. I'm not sure what you're talking about. The music in my videos, I get my music from about 5 different sources. About 5 different sources. But if you ever want to know who the songs are, you can get a free app called Shazam. It goes on your phone, and you can play it, or while the video's going, it'll tell you who it is. But some people get mad. They'll say, "Why don't you put the artist and the song and all this stuff?" Well, I'm already paying them. I pay these people to use their music, so they're getting my money. That's about that's about as good as I can do. A different mill, faster or large? No, I got the Super 70. As far as the sawmills that I like, which are hydraulic band sawmills, you can't get no bigger than that. I got the biggest one they make. As far as Wood-Mizer. The fridge is calling. I understand that. The band, I might get my banjo out one night. All right. Yeah, it is on the to-do list. I was talking about that the other day, actually. So much to do, I'll tell you. So it's good though. It's good. A lot of work to do. It's really good. Yeah, use that Shazam. It'll pull up any song. It pulls up all kinds of stuff. I use it all the time if I hear something I like and I want to track it down and use it for myself. All right, 53 minutes. Great idea. 161 people are watching. See, if I was to play this, though, I'd have to put my bat to you guys. That wouldn't be very nice either. I'm going to put my bat to you. Cleveland Lumber Roll. Never heard of that. Anchor seal as soon as possible. Annapolis. I've been to Annapolis a few times. Cutting different species of wood sizes. It depends on what you're doing, what your what your market is and what you're trying to sell. A lot of variables right there. A lot of variables. All right. I Shazammed your channel the other day. Let me see here. Hope everyone's doing well. Slow down just a little. Tommy Chu, thank you. Tell you what, I'm about ready to call it a night. It's 8 o'clock here, and I got up pretty early, but I had a busy day, real busy day. Target date? No. I got all kinds of stuff I want to do in that building. I want to do shiplap on the walls, all kinds of stuff. I don't know when it'll ever be done. Not sure. Any species? Not really. I've sawed about everything around here that you could think of, just about, for the most part, except for dogwood, of course. Just about everything else. There's old Barry. Good night. I thought about playing the piano, Barry. I was going to see if I could get you to throw some money in the tip jar if I did. Let me see here. I would definitely tip if you play. Oh, man. What sparked my interest in operating the sawmill? Growing up watching the Waltons. As crazy as that sounds. Let's see here. Catalpa is good for Windsor chair seats. Windsor chair seats. Locust trees ain't good for lumber. Not too bad. Mount Morgan, I'm not sure what he's got coming, to be honest with you. I know he ordered one a while back. It'll probably be a year before he gets it, though. Took a long time to get mine, I'll tell you that. Gotta get in line and wait. All right. All right, guys, we're slowing down. I'm getting sleepy, and I've done 58 minutes on here. And, yeah, that's about enough for me, I guess. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you all on the next video, and which will probably be Tuesday. And we're going to do a giveaway for the 150,000 subscribers that we hit a few days ago. So, Bill, upstate New York, he's not getting that one. I talked him out of it. He's going to get something else. I'm not sure what he's getting, but he's not getting that one. Everybody's getting out of here for the night, it looks like. Thank you there, Vintage. Good deal. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. You too there, Joe Main. Like I said, we would have played the piano some, but it's kind of not even turned on. I'd have to put my back to you the whole time. Maybe we'll do it one night. I don't know. Who knows what we'll do one night? I might turn that thing around one night. We'll play a little bit. Yeah, I got here right on time. Yeah. Here we go. Get your guitar out next time. It needs new strings. It needs new strings. Bill, is that a bad choice? No, but for what he does, he needs a cantilever head. So, yeah. Well, there is the tip. Dennis said he would throw a tip in if I played. So, oh, I ain't played in a long time. I ain't played in a long time. Bruno does not play anything yet. He gets older. I think he will, though. I think he will. All right, guys. I'm sitting here playing the piano tonight. My goodness. All right. All right. All right, guys. I'm going to call it done here. And we will see you Tuesday night, probably. Tuesday night. Quarter saw that sycamore. I agree. Quarter saw that sycamore. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you on the next video here. Just playing around. Yeah. Maybe so. Love the channel. Good night. I've been saying I'm getting off here for the past 10 minutes. I'm still talking now. All right. Hello, Martha. Hello, Robert. All right, guys. See you in the next one. Y'all take care. Robert, I'll yell at you soon, buddy.